So let's begin with this guided meditation. We'll begin by taking in 3 deep breaths in through the nose. Hold out through the mouth, nice and loud. In through the nose. And breathe out the stress of the day. Breathe in through the nose. And breathe out what no longer serves us. Now see the divine spark in the center of our hearts and extend its light up through the top of our heads, to the sky and the stars, all the way up to the highest dimension you can imagine. And there connecting to the highest dimension of the source of this universe. Connect into its love, remain connected, then extend your light cord down through the stars, the sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart. And as you breathe in, allow a waterfall of golden light to flow through from the highest dimension of source of love above, down through the top of your head, all the way down through your body, your light body in every dimension of you. Clearing, healing, and energizing every aspect of you. And now extend the light cord from the center of your heart down through the roots of your spine, all the way down through the layers of the planets until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connect into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. Remain connected to Gaia's heart and extend your light cord up through the layers of the planet, through the roots of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, with the light of Source above, Gaia below, together with our own, we create a golden bubble of light and protection around each of us individually, setting the intention that only energies and entities with our permission, highest good love and compassion, can see us or access us or exist within our bubbles. And all other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into our golden bubbles, we invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, for healing, protection, and clearing. And now, for all those souls who are watching in the live stream and also in the replay, who choose to join, we create a golden bubble around each of you, each of us individually and collectively. And in this collective golden bubble, we set the intention that only energies and entities with our permission, highest good love and compassion, can see us or access us or exist within this space, and all others must leave immediately. And we set the intention for this meditation to assist us with the understanding, the acceptance and the healing of the darkness in all of us, in everything. And I ask one of my guides to step forwards to assist with this meditation. 3 of my guides are just discussing. And my guide, Lucy, is stepping forwards. And she is a reptile. And everything in this planet, in this universe, has light and dark and everything in between, the full rainbow, the spectrum of light. If everything is living, then we can feel that love also has its darkness, that love has its light. And we can see this in the way that we act and feel, like those times that we are learning hard lessons, like the love of a parent for their child, where a parent wants nothing but the best for the child, and their intention is always to support the child in their growth. And yet, the child must live out their lives. They must be free. The child must be able to make its own mistakes. And so we see this aspect of love, where we can see our children making mistakes. We can see them repeating mistakes that we've made in our lives. And we can allow them to do so, because our intention is to want the best for them, and the best for our children is to learn from their mistakes, to experience them for themselves. And we have inner children within us. Each of us, no matter what our age, has that inner child. And our inner child, even today, through all its love, its excitement, its creativity, its passion, its dreams, its desires, makes mistakes. And it's okay to make mistakes. In fact, it's really good. It's really good to sing too much, to dance too much, to enjoy yourself too much, to be distracted by everything that is joyous and fun in your life. Allow this to happen. Allow yourself to feel into the boundaries of what feels right for you. If we're singing and dancing too long, sometimes we get tired. Sometimes we annoy others and aren't considerate of their feelings. Sometimes we sing and dance too much intentionally to annoy others, and we do consider their feelings. Whatever our reasons are, it is important to see these aspects. They are not all extreme levels of darkness, and they are not all extreme levels of light. They are a spectrum, a blend, a rainbow. And just as John was creating his studio setup today for this live stream and this video, John was creating this black backdrop behind him, and he enjoyed the feeling of feeling rushed. He was perfectly on time until that moment. And his studio has become much darker with this big black sheet behind him. And yet, our guides, we had called on John to do this many times. It is important for John in his room of 3 white walls to have 1 black wall. It is significant as it reminds us of the darkness within all of us. And you feel the power of the songs that flow through darkness. There's great release and there's great acceptance. There is great calm and there is great forgiveness. If we deny our darkness, these are the times that we suffer the most. So imagine yourself only eating food each day and not paying any attention to whether it was good for you or not. Some foods you would gravitate towards and be drawn to and feel addicted to, and other foods you would feel that they were healthy for you, but you didn't eat as much. And you really wouldn't pay any attention to what you were eating. But the more conscious you become about what you eat, the more conscious you become about what it is that that food does for you, then you realize when you're consuming, it is the intention and the awareness and the acceptance of that food. There is no right or wrong food. There is not really any good or bad food. There is just the right food that your body needs at any given time. And so just like our relationship with food, it's important to set the intention to have chocolates or cakes or sweets or fattening foods when you choose to, when you wish to reward yourself, when you wish to achieve that balance in your diet, and to not deny yourself of these things. And yet, we always encourage you to find the right balance of healthy food. And it might be that you spend 90% of your diet in a week focusing on healthy, nutritious food. Never give up on the darker aspects of you, that pleasure, that enjoyment, for it is the whole spectrum of you that creates you, that is you. And so we turn our attention to ourselves, to our hearts, and to every living thing on this planet. And we would like, first of all, to set the intention that every living thing can see its own darkness and express it freely. And we breathe in the light of Source above into our noses. And we focus our attention on our own darkness. And as we breathe in this light, we cast the shadow of ourselves out on the ground in front of us, like we are standing on a summer's day and we see our shadows down on the ground. And we turn our attention to our shadows and we say, I see you. I love you, my shadow. You are the darkness of me. You are all the things that I want and need at the other end of the spectrum. And I am grateful for you in my journey. My shadow is always with me, always walking with me in the sun, in the light. And together, we are the whole reality of our soul. And we are grateful for the power that as we are united, as we are one, that we truly step into our divinity, into our sovereignty, and into our power. And we accept our darkness, we forgive our darkness, and we do not leave our shadows alone to fight for themselves. We give our shadows the same love we give our physical forms. We give our souls, ourselves, all of us. And we will not leave any aspect of us lost, wandering in hell. We see you, we forgive you, we love you, for you are us. And just see your shadow waving back at you, blowing you a kiss, thanking you. And we ask that Source and darkness of this universe is seen and accepted in every heart and every living thing. And to help us see the darkness in each other and to help each other on our journeys, accepting, holding space for, understanding, and loving the whole of us, the whole of each of us. And my guide is just stepping out. Thank you, Lucy. And I would like to leave this protection and this healing and this meditation in place as we bring this session to an end, thanking our guides, our higher selves, Source and Gaia, our angels, and every soul that has participated in this session. Thank you. We love you. And so it is.